Hi, hello, it's me, Purple. Welcome back to another video, boys. This is gonna be the longest video I make yet, probably, and the hardest, and this is actually gonna be a series, and hopefully I don't give up on it. This is the combat only challenge. We only use combat. We can buy fruits, use fruits, well, we can't use them. Only thing we can use is Buddha, I'm guessing, because, I just can't use any of its moves besides transformation. So this is gonna be hard. Because first I gotta tame the Buddha. And obviously I have Palm Buddha on my main, so that's how I got Buddha. I guess we save up, wait for Buddha to get in stock, right? That's our plan. So strap in, this is gonna be a very long video. But first, let's go enter some blocks. Wait, codes. Go into some codes, boys. One of the most best codes in the world. Subs to Captain Howie. And Dev's Cookie. We'll only be using 2 codes this entire time because, well, Oh yeah, as always, if you're back on nights, that's my family. I hate not being with them. Alright. Dev's Cooking. I'm guessing that one is gone now. We'll just do Kit Gaming. Don't know what he gives us though. This one gives us. Hopefully we don't have to waste 1, 2, 5, 20 minutes. So remember, we only got. Alright, we got 40 minutes. Oh, there's a guy here, and I can't kill him because I'm on this account. That has the whole. It's fine. So I think what we have to try and attain is a Logia fruits. Oh yeah, we also have to try and get instinct. I can't remember how to get instinct. I'm not going to lie. It's been so long since I tried to even tried to get instinct. So yeah, we're only allowed to use combat, nothing else. So this is going to be fun. This is gonna be tough. I'm not even going to lie. It's gonna be the hardest thing I've done yet, honestly. Combat only. I do want to do some surprise guests to help me with this challenge. Obviously not big YouTubers, but this is the new to Max series. But usually they don't do parts. Because they edit their videos. And guess who doesn't? Me. So it's gonna be a very long video. A very long series. Do we try and get Second Seed by tonight? That'll probably take all night. And that'll be 4 hours. So I think when I end it off at level 2. We'll just see. I'm gonna try to get 200. But if I can't. Yeah, by the way, it's gonna be a very long series. So yeah, like I said, strap in. Since I'm max level, I'm pretty OP on my main. I wanted to redo the grind. I wanted to redo this long grind, but not like any normal way, even a harder way that I did before. This time combat only. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but it's fine. So, I don't know, should I speak bits? I guess we go melee, right? I hope we don't mess this up. Melee and defense, right? I guess. That'd be the only smart decision. Because I'm not gonna be using any fruits. I should have took a bow, actually. Yeah, only melee and defense. I think that's what we're gonna be doing, melee defense. And with the extra stat points, I guess we can do sword, right? I guess. Or gun, we can put it in gun. Just to annoy people, we're gonna put it in gun. So we're gonna see about 1,200,000 because if Buddha does come in stock, guess what? I can buy it but if I don't have enough money, So the thing I want is a Logia. Logia just allows enemies not to hit me, and it's so perfect. So I want to go join on my main, just because, you know, and then I roll for myself. Alright, let's just do that real fast. I'm gonna go add myself. Alright. Just so, you know, this can go by a little fast. Call this cheating. Call it cheating. I don't care. I really do not care if it's cheating or not. Add friend. Alright, I'm gonna go on my phone. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. No, we're 7%. It's fine. I'm good. I'm okay. This is gonna be boring for a bit, but no. I think I have over 200 friends. I'm gonna have to figure something out too. Who do I unadd on my phone? I guess you. I don't really talk to you anymore. I don't think I. Like, boom. Notifications. And yes, the name is Combat is the best. 96. Since you can't do 69, I decided to do 96. Alright, I'm on my phone. I'm joining on my main. Wait, I just messed up. Wait, on. I think I messed up. Yeah, I did. Oh, can I even spin? I just realized, can I even spin? I think I spin. Yeah, I don't even. Alright, we're going to not cheat because people in the comments will blame me for it. Also, I can't even spin right now, so that's going to be fun. So, we're going to have to be given to my own. I think I'm gonna just, you know, allow myself to spin once. Because. You don't know how good this is. Because Revive ain't bad, but it ain't good. Wait, actually. If it's a Logia, I'll keep it. If it isn't a Logia, I won't keep it. Oh, I'm dead. It doesn't even matter, I'm dead. Please don't tell me it was a Logia. Yeah, good. I didn't want it to be. Oh, wait, Shanks. Shanks, I can get, oh wait, no, I can't only fight him with, I think I need aura to fight him. Yeah, I might need aura. It's fine. Alright, we're wasting time. We're wasting precious time. No one can kill me yet, which is amazing. I'm not level 20, I'm only level 10. So let's just go through here. Also, I don't ever want to remove. And I do plan on giving, when I do it, I'll be giving this account away probably, so. And I know someone who really needs an account, is, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a minute. Also, look how weak. That's what sucks about combat, it's weak. You know, it's only meant. Because usually, you know, you'll have enough just to get, you know, at least the sword, but, you know, combat is fun to use. Also, I believe some other people have tried done this, and here I am. How much damage did I even do on me? 14. 14 gaming. When we go to these 1,000 level bosses, 1,000 HP, 100,000, I don't think I'm going to do. Like I said, I think the best way we do this is a Buddha. If we get Buddha, I think we just survive. Also, I do plan on doing some off, you know, grind, off camera grind, so I don't really have to bore you guys, you know, with this amazing grind. So I might, if wherever we left off, if we end this video at like 100 or 200, I'll go to 200. But if we end it off at 100, I'll just, oh wait, no. Yeah, if we end this video off at 200, I'll just go to 300. If we end this video off at 100, I'll just go to 200. Actually, I think no matter what, I'm just gonna go 300, just so when I come back. And if I do get something very good, like a Buddha fruit, I'll make sure to let y'all know. But this is gonna be this is the whole grind, by the way. This is literally just. This is painful. Like I said, we need a Logia because I don't think we'll be able to fight any good bosses because a Logia does nothing to them. That's why I want Budo. And I can have some people help me awaken my Budo. Oh! I'm going to die. As you can see, our bounty ain't that high right now. It's only 268 because brand new account. Brand new. I do hope for like at least a Buddha. Because, you know. Alright, we gotta stop talking about the Buddha and stuff. Okay. We just gotta grind. Sick grinding montage. Even though I don't know how to do anything. Oh, how am I gonna fight Gorilla King? I just realized I have to fight Gorilla King after these guys. How am I gonna fight him? Also, I do plan on doing a live where I go try and get true triple katana in that live. And if I get it, I don't know. It'll be fun. Also, another live idea. Getting CK. I'm dead. Man, I'm dead! We're so close to our next move on combat. Most definitely, by the end of this challenge, most definitely I'm gonna have it through, like, at least max. Why is this guy trying to fight me? I'm only level 19, bro. Leave me alone. I just want to play the game. This is gonna be tough because it even took me a while just to kill Goku on my main account. When I was here. And I had like katana at least, and they were pretty good. Goku just like actual destroyed me. I just got demolished by Goku. He just don't mess with Will, man. He will kill you. Alright, we gotta even this out now. That just sucks. 20. And obviously we need that extra damage on my combat. I hate this. Is gonna be the most annoying challenge. And by the way, if you call it fake, I don't even think there's a way to fake this challenge in Blox Fruits. I think the only way I can. Honestly, I don't know how. I think I want to try to do some stuff called Ples Fruit because all I have is combat. I don't even have. Look at this inventory. I don't have one fruit. Alright. Just gotta go in and just hope for the best. Oh wait, I'm actually standing up a chance. What happened to Goku King being strong, dude? I remember him like doing damage and me doing barely anything to him. But like I swear. Was this 12 hot? Oh! I'm sorry! I'm sorry I disrespected you, Goku King. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Something serious. See, I'll probably not do my videos anytime soon because I do plan on just doing this challenge alone. So probably for the next few months, like a month, or weeks, years, it's just gonna be me doing this combat. Also, I do plan on recording me giving away this account to someone. They'll see who. And yeah, it's someone who has helped me with a lot of stuff, and actually just deserves it. He's just gonna have to keep the name though. I'm very forgetting. I don't know why I did that, my bad. I think we need one more level to leave this island. Also, when my double XP ends, I'm probably. Ooh, actually, I might just keep doing double XP because I'm not. Wait, I can't. Plus food. Please. Please. I mean, I'll take anything. Besides, I can't roll yet because I'm not worthy. Apparently. We're gonna spin once. I'll do gorillas just because I'm not doing the monkey quest. Gorillas are just superior. That's racist, I'm sorry. I am such an idiot. God. Yes. If you could just... Huh? Oh no, is he here? Oh, I love him. He wants to... I just want that, guys. Okay. Oh, please, I really wanna look, yeah. That would just make this challenge way too easy. Because no one moves when I'm a high. I believe if I'm a higher level, it could be wrong. They just don't do damage. So literally any fruit, and I just won't complain about it. We'll finish this quest up, and then we'll go to the next island. But now I would at least have like a fruit by begging. Have my main spin. I've been waiting for 2 hours in this video. If you guys don't like that, I'm sorry. But like, you know. Alright, I'm just gonna be straight. As soon as the challenge is done, the account is going to ace. He barely got into this main. And you know, I want to give him like at least a decent account. You know, it's not the best account. It has combat, you know, mastery 600. There's no way, no doubt in my mind, 600 is going to be a thing. We're gonna get 600 by not tonight. Probably by the end of the challenge, I'm gonna get 600. I know I am. I need to get this to 50. We need 5 more, so 2 more quests, for 2 more levels. Because I want my sets to be even. Okay, well, let's just go to the new island. Also, Ace, I hope I'll ask for him for some help. So yeah, you know, content is going to slow down, by the way, guys. You know, I can only post at night because, first of all, I got school now. My school started up, so I have to do school off and all that, and then I have to do some stuff. Wait until night because my family is loud. I don't want to annoy you guys. Dude, speedboats would be so amazing on this account. Also, we're gonna do no pay to win, which is going to be tough. Even my account was pay to win. I got Buddha. I got Palm Buddha, like, when I was in Desert Island. I had Palm Buddha. Actually, no, Village. Snow Village. I had Buddha. And then, you know, and I going ever since. And then I got Dark Blade, which made the going way easier. So, now, it's just, you know, horrible. I'm probably going to lose. Alright, these guys are gonna kill me probably. So when we can fight, when we can fight Bobby, I think I might fuck. Ooh, I don't think I want to fight Bobby. Bobby's actually kind of good at the game. So we're going to next island. I'm just gonna head to jungle, spin a foot, you know. How much damage do I do alone? 24. Oh my. This is gonna be a long day. Oh, die. Die! 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 Just die already! Oh my! Wonder if you can enchant your fizz. Come here, boy. I wanna. No, I can't. It's only sweating gun. Yeah, imagine. Imagine you just get blasted Knuckles. Combat V2. Just blasting Knuckles. It would be so funny. Get Combat V2 free for everything. You just have to get Combat to 600. You get Combat once. Get 600, get Combat V2. Blasting Knuckles. It would be so funny, dude. It would be so hilarious if they just add Blast Knuckles fighting style. Oh my god. Oh, baby! Look that guy. No way I just died to pirates. But I'm one of you guys. What the hell? I'm actually one of you. I'm a pirate too. And yes, the name on this account is Combat is the best. 96. I recommend you guys should just go hit that follow on it. Go follow it. I do want Instinct. Instinct would be amazing, honestly. But this game, as OP these guys get, the NPCs get, like, we're going to need a lot of stuff to just, you know, if we get anything good, I'll probably just trade it for Buddha. Because Buddha is just so necessary, because combat on its own does, I don't even know, 24 last time we checked. I think it was 47 actually, no. No, it's still 24. And just, we're gonna need that extra range, you know. We're gonna need a lot of stuff. We also need a better, if anything, if we can't get Budo, we just need a better, like, at least a Logia. Remember, I can't use anything. Also, if I get light, I will actually master that up for light fight. Because light will just help me get around way faster. But other than that, I won't ever use light. You'll never see me use a food besides light once. Because I'm going to need that just so I can, you know, move around way faster. As much as I love combat, this is gonna get very hard, very fast. And you're like, oh, it's probably so easy. Then try it. Try it for yourself. Literally, I want you to go to your computer or your phone, load the blocks. Actually, go make a new account, name it whatever. Load the blocks fruit and only use combat. I dare you. I genuinely dare you. Literally any fruit will go if it's Logia. I don't care what it is. I'll just eat it. Just because. Even if it's Chop. I think Chop's a Logia. Yeah, in the show he's a Logia. It's a Logia. Let's Chop at. It should be, right? Huh? In the show it's a Logia. Why is it not a Logia this time? Huh? That doesn't make sense. Because doesn't Doink the Clown like use Chalk? Yeah. You would just dodge all Luffy's moves. Why is it not working now? I really hate Doink the Clown. He's funny, but it just took so long just to answer. I would take any bad food, even smoke. Actually, smoking ain't bad, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I'm just gonna need it because I'm going to be taking so much shots. Oh my god. 5. Oh my god. I don't even care. Get you. Boom. I don't care. I'm killing Boots, huh? Yeah, I know I killed you guys, but I thought I killed Bum. What? No, I didn't. Okay, see, like I said, it's getting way harder now. Because these boots are destroying me! Oh my god, I'm low and you're 28. That's okay, damn it. Also, another thing is energy sucks in this game. Like when you're like low level, it sucks. But when you're high level, you you barely deal with it. Oh my god, I hate this so much. I hate doing this. Why are these things a thing? I don't know what damage this would do. 600 mastery, max melee. I'm just wondering how much combat it would do. So I got rid of my combat, sadly, for Dark Step. And it was a very sad day, might I add. This is very boring, I know. I know some people just left, you know, the video right away because how boring it is. I wish I can edit this out. I really do. I need to learn how to edit though. I'm going to close shop because I'm still off that. Should we just do the pirate quest just because it's way next to us? I don't know, we don't have to deal with it. How are we gonna kill Bobby? I just realized, how are we going to kill Bobby if we can barely kill these brutes? That's another time for future me. So, future me, have fun with that. I don't really care about earlier. I just want my melee done. Why do you spawn like at least shock, dude? I would take a shock. I would take anything. I think Angel would be the best actually for this. We're 30 damage now. Oh man. Not the best in the world, but hey. We're getting somewhere. That's damage at least. Let's going somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna be cut for some time. I want instinct, but how am I gonna be? Oh my goodness, this was. How am I gonna be Shanks? Oh my, how am I gonna kill any boss for that matter? I'm going to need to do that. I'm just going to need it because there ain't no way I'm getting Shanks without Buddha. There's still a guy all the way over here. Why is there a bandit all the way right here talking to himself? Oh no, I've never seen that. I've actually never seen that message. I think that's I don't know what that is. Though, like, I've actually never seen that message before on Blox Fruits. Don't mind my health, dude. Don't like that health, though. Even though we could have these fin stats, I just don't want to. I want my melee to just start doing damage. Actually, anything would be better than just. Literally, anyways, I might have to go reroll some laces, man. This combat is just not the way. Even is not the way for combat. At least the Angel, because, you know, I'm going to be getting damage with a ton. Angel, you know, doesn't really let me take much damage. Hurting. 26,000. It's fine. I'll just keep doing boots. I hate doing these types of quests. Oh, literally anything for that matter. Literally any game for that matter. Grinding is so fun in some games, but like I think they use a little too much grinding. It's fine. I don't really mind it. That's the point, really. I don't really care about the grinding, but it makes it more interesting. I want to just spin, hope for a Logia. Oh my god, look at his help! God damn it. I hate this Goofy all game. Goofy. I think before I go try and get abilities, I wanna get like a fruit force. I just want light. I think that's my only goal is light. Oh, I might have an account actually, so we can spin. But I can't log into it because it's a PC account and I don't remember the password to it. Oh, kill me, I wanna die. This is the most boringest thing I've done yet in Blox Fruits, and even sand would be nice. I don't care what food I get, I just want it. I just mostly want light. That's the only thing I really want. Because light is just the best, you know, for light. It's just best in dark, fussy. Alright, let's go ahead to what's it called? But before we do that, I'll be back. Have fun just looking at the screen. Skip until you see me start moving my mic on my mouse. So I'll be back. Alright boys, I'm back. Let me make sure my headset is working. You guys can hear me? Whew, I'm sorry about that. I think we'll end the video off on level 100. Actually, let's go to, I don't know when she stopped, but we'll go all the way when I want to stop. Oh, you know, when it hits 2 hours and I'm actually going to stop. Oh my god. Hi boys. We have also another guy in that one I'm in. As you can see, I think I'm just stupid. I see another boat now. Alright, we're just gonna go up here. Go this way. Hi, Exhaust. You're calling 32,500. God damn it. We gotta go head back and just continue doing quests. By the way, if Buddha comes in stock, we won't be able to. We don't even have close to enough for it. I made it back to my island that I'm supposed to be on. So I think when you go down, I don't know. I don't think we want to spin, honestly. I'm gonna wait until my double XP to run out, and then we'll go spin, I guess. I didn't know it was 3400 though. Oh my god, this stupid white. There's a second. There's probably second C. If he tries anything, I'll just log on with my main. And kill him on my main. There ain't no shot in my main account. This is gonna be the most boringest grind I can do. It's fine. I at least want ore so I can deal damage. Start working on my ore. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give up on buying it for now. Buying Buddha for now. I wanna try and roll it, or I guess. Cause ain't no shop Buddha's gonna be in stock anytime soon. I do need the essentials, like Black Cape, actual fruit. I don't need Buddha, you know, you don't need Buddha just grind. Even though it's a good grinding fruit, you don't need it. Also, I want to buy. I guess we can wait to buy Flash after a while. I want to at least buy Aura. What's the other one? I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, what's it called? Jump. You can jump 25k, I believe, for what's it called, and 10k for jump. So 35k. Okay, as soon as I get 35k, I'm gonna go head over to Frozen Village and just go and buy some stuff that will actually be very useful. Especially, you need ore in this game, so like. Oh my god! What level do you have to be to get what's it called? Get Instinct. I kinda forget. But I know I think it was 200 because you needed the Shane's quest. Yeah, I think you have to be above 200 actually. I think you need 750. Damn, because it's like I said, there ain't no shot I'm gonna be able to get Buddha anytime soon. Because of one reason, and not just because the grind takes a bit. Alright, I'm gonna do this quest so I can. Alright, so I'm guessing this is our friends, just friends, and helping her. Grinding. If they try to mess with me, like I said, I'll just get my main on. I'm not scared because these guys might think I'm scared of them. I am not even close. This way when I'm dodgy, boy. This is gonna be the dodgy is the most boring to see in my opinion on grinding. Because most of my time I was just server hopping bosses. Because Great Tree is the worst place to grind, and you're just gonna have to server hop Hydra until you can fight with the guy, the boss, the Healer Admiral. Alright, let's get our health back real fast. And let's go. And the thing is that putting in, 2 stats, it's not meant just put in 3 stats only. But hey, I don't care. Well, why does Blow have Maze? I have Maze. What's the point of buying it? That is not worth it, honestly. I'm not going to lie. Iron Maze is not worth. Just continue using combat and katana until you can buy dual katana. Dual katana is way better in my opinion. That's what I did. I just used dual katana and combat. I don't remember what my stats to show myself. I can't remember what my stats were, honestly. I believe I had something gun too, which is weird because who has stuff in the gun? Let's go. We can fight Bobby now. In my opinion, the hardest boss of my level that is not in the VRC. That goes to Cyborg, in my opinion. It didn't take so long for me to kill him. It just took a bit. Oh yeah, I forget he can swim without. Also, I recommend just if you don't really like the water and you hate buying boats and you like swimming, try to get Shaw, use Wayworks, or just don't use a flute. It's one of those because you can swim without a flute. If you don't have a flute, you can swim because it's literally like One Piece. Because in One Piece, when you eat a devil flute, you can't swim. You lose your ability to swim. And guess what? That's sad. And in Block Flutes, if you eat a flute, same thing. But you can swim, but you sort of can't. If you have Shark, you can swim with a devil flute, which is crazy to me. It's very boring, I know. Guys, I know. This would be a fun idea for like a live stream, because because live streams are meant to be going long and YouTube videos are not. But hey, I don't like going live because, I don't know. It's kind of like my content because I don't edit. Oh, my double XP just ran out. It's fine. So that means it's been 40 minutes. Yay! Oh, I don't have edge up, which sucks. I keep thinking I do. That's why we are here to buy it. Ability teacher. And jump lawn. Aura lawn. Alright. We have aura, which kind of just makes my punches way more better. And I can hit enemies if they have elemental fruits, which is useful for second C. And the other thing is this air jump, which is the most useful thing in third C and first C and second C, besides aura. And I'm guessing our aura is just gonna be maxed out. And it took me until like Green to get my normal aura maxed out, so it shouldn't be that long. Also, let's go get some more codes. It's all out. Alright. Annual's Pro is next. Alright, let's activate them when we get to our new item. And we're probably going to sub off Bobby if we can. Honestly, I'm going to try at least. We're going to try. But, like, I don't think we can. We'll see. I generally just like Aura. It's so helpful. I like it because it's helpful. It makes you look cooler. So if you're like me with free accessories on, you can hide that when you have full body or Aura. Also, it makes your swords look cool, but I don't have a sword right now, so like, yeah. Speed loads are most definitely necessary. I swear, dude. Because these boats are the most slow thing I can see, dude. Oh my god, I need to buy. But by the time I get there, I'll probably have enough. Oh, I want to just buy Dock Step so much because, you know, Dock Step is literally the way to go if you wanna, you know, buy if you're new to the game, because it's the cheapest, almost fun, in my opinion. Also, can you even get CBs, by the way, in second and first C? That's my question. I forgot if you can. Cause I've never had a CBs until second C. Second C most common. Because usually when I'm just going to an island I had to go to, I've sometimes come across one. Is Bobby Boy here? No, he is dead. It kinda sucks. So, welcome to the world of Super Hopping Bobby Boy. Wait, is that him? No, those are just stats. It's like, was that him? No, just some stats. I swear, dude. Oh, finally going to 2 bonds. No, I played that in like 11. At 11, it's like 2. Oh my god, what the hell is Bobby? Bobby Boy, spawn in. So if you don't spawn in, I'm going to kill you. I don't know. God damn it, dude. Is Bobby a thing anymore? We had the perfect lobby where he was, like, every single boss was there. But no, I had to leave that lobby being about. It's fine. Is Bobby here? But alright, we need chests though, because, you know, you just get all the stuff by hopping in, we get money, so at least need some money, right? 750, really? Just oh, I hate that so much. But it didn't even take long for me to get 35k, honestly. Bobby's not here already. I'm gonna get that chest. Ew! Wow! Will I ever find a lobby where Bobby is in? Let's find out here in the next 5 minutes. Well, both spawned in with the angel. That's crazy. I've never spawned him for the special, like, you know, ability. But Angel would be nice for this because, you know, I'm always taking the shots. So, you know, I'm always going to need... Because a health would be very necessary. Probably for once it actually spawns. One of the hard bosses. One of the first people, I think we fought one of the first people we see him fight. Besides Big Mom. Well, he meets, what's his name? I can't remember his name. I have not watched the show much. Do 57 damage, I do 37. Come on. Your chopper really is nothing to me, buddy. You're too good! Get back! Oh yeah, I have aura. Oh, I hate that move. Look. See, I do more damage. It's a little more, but... He's gonna kill me, by the way. I'm dead. It's fine. We're perfectly fine. Got him half health with just combat already. But eventually, when you get to the other bosses, that will be a literal thing. That's why I want Boo, because I can just stay from my lane, you know? Like, when I'm all the way over there, I can just be hitting him, especially if Awaken. That's just the thing I love about Boo, though. Even though it's broken, it's fun to use. Yay, we're going to Desert, I believe. Favorite island, and we leave at 90. Is that full body hockey? I think that is. I'm gonna laugh when that guy tries to kill me. With my super cool combat. No one can kill me with combat, dude. I should probably not be spending all my money, actually. Just realized I should not be spending my money on basic boats. I should probably just be spending them on like those. Not these boats. These boats are pretty big. Especially on the other boats. Especially, I think on these seconds I'm gonna be doing that. Splashers is very needed right now. Need money. Alright, we just got 91. By now, I would have a foe. I still have combat. That's what I love about doing this challenge. Usually, you know, everyone will have katana, a sword, a flu, a better fighting style, I'm guessing. But it's me with just the basic combat and a dream. I remember this part because I was literally for a few months stuck on this island because I never really wanted to grind. Because it was just boring to me. Oh, that's a piece. I'm dead. Oh my god, these guys are better than Bobby Combo. Oh, it's a better character, I guess. It was basic. So why am I so short? Boig. Hey, finally. I want to go back to my main character. It's gonna be tough, but who cares? This is totally not worth it. The amount of help I had on this island was crazy. Well, not a lot of help on this island. I had a few help. A little help from like Ace and Tatum. Now I'm doing it all alone, and it's not really that hard, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't really hard. They're not very hard. Actually, I believe I had sand, but hey, sand ain't bad. Even though it's my... Actually, bomb is my first food, but who cares? Ooh, I got 3 levels. And I need 75 just for desert officers? Oh my god. We're going to be here for a while, by the way. So, like, I recommend you guys take, like, get ready, strap in. Yes. This is gonna be the longest series I'm gonna have. Ever. Probably even longer than Afton Family, which is crazy. You thought Afton Family was long? I don't care. Also, again, 20 subs. I'm going to make a channel. I'm going to. Oh, I might make a Bloxburg channel actually. I'm going to They killed me. I'm going to react to my first video, and that was Afton Family. My favorite. Ten more levels. Oh, gosh, you so. I want default. I want non-copyrighted music. I'm gonna start on YouTube later on because like this is very boring without like music. Anyway, plus 1,000 damage. My ad. It's on Desert Bandits. My favorite band. My favorite thing to try and kill. It's 20k, dude. I'm really almost back to 40. I was before I left off. I spent my money on all that. My first 3k damage actually. Too. See, you don't need a fruit for this game, dude. It may call me blocks. It may be called blocks fruits, but I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't even know what I was going to say. Like, I don't know, man. I have 30 more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to get 2 more foods. I do want to save some for, like, you know, second C and let's see. That is the most boringest time of my life is second C and third C. No, boys, we're gonna be reacting to scary stories. Or, we'll just be listening to it. We won't be like, you know, watching the video because most of the season plots are scary stories from them. You know, they don't really have what's called in them. I need to find a food. Also, I sound like I'm tired. It's like, boys. It's like, I don't even know anymore. I forgot what time it is. It is 1:48. I don't even remember when I started this video. Just go to YouTube. Creepy. Story. No animated. No one wants your animated stuff. I'm Mr. Nightmare. Boys.
Before getting into the stories, I want to talk about today's sponsor, Parabooks.
Oh no!
If you're a fan of this channel, into the story or is each front town is a lot. In the summertime, my beachfront town is a lot of fun. On the weekends, we go to the beach or someone's pool during the day, and to one of the beach bars at night. I'm getting a little older though, and a lot of my guy friends that I used to go out with on the weekends are no longer single and don't really look to do that anymore. So it's harder to make.
Who goes to someone else's pool? That's my question.
One time when I was out with my friends though, these 2 guys approached my friends and I at the bar being friendly because they overheard our conversation and joined in. They looked like they were maybe 8 years older than us, in their mid-30s. They were on the shorter side, but seemed cool enough to hang around.
Really?
Their names were Alec and James. They ended up bar hopping with us that night. Alec left before James, who stayed late into the night with us. He seemed to like me the most because he would talk to me the most.
Red flag?
Eventually, my friends wanted to go home, and so did I. And James seemed disappointed, like he wanted to stay out until the bars closed.
You said red flag.
I told him we'd all chill again soon, and then we left. The following weekend, none of my friends wanted to go out, so when I was trying to find plans, I get a text from James. He asked what I'm up to tonight. I said no plans. What are you guys doing?
Why would you give him your phone number?
I figured why not? I needed plans anyway. And him and Alex
number one rule, don't give him your phone number.
So I took him up on that offer. When he pulled up to my house at like 9 or 10, I went for the back seat expecting Alec to be in the passenger seat. But when I opened the door, he said sit in the front. It was just James in the car. On the way to the bar, I asked James if Alec or anyone else would be meeting up. He said probably. I wasn't aware it was going to be just him, but whatever. He suggested we go to this dive bar first to pregame a bit before going to the beach bar, which had a dance floor. I said sure. He brought us to a hole-in-the-wall bar.
He's going to die, dude.
Red glow.
Yeah,
he ordered us a few.
There's so much red flags.
I already had a couple shots before leaving.
You're getting poisoned.
So after these drinks, I was feeling pretty drunk already.
You're getting poisoned.
At one point, I had to go to the bathroom. And when I got back, he had 2 more drinks on the counter for us. I didn't even finish my previous one yet. I was shocked he was buying all these drinks for us. I figured it was an older person thing. After drinking this last drink is where my memory completely went black.
Oh my god, this guy. What? You don't know this guy that well.
Pitch black room.
You don't know the guy well.
I felt around for my phone in my pockets, but couldn't find it.
Was dead.
I stood up and held my arms out in front of me until I felt the wall. I started feeling around the wall for a light switch. I found it finally and flicked it on. I found myself inside of a small, concrete floor room with a hot water heater and various household cleaning objects like a mop and bucket.
Well, that doesn't get a red flag.
I was beyond confused and absolutely terrified.
Yeah, my red flags.
Where was I? I slowly opened the door, which led to another pitch-black room. A little bit of the light from the small room leaked into the other room. I could tell now it was a carpeted basement. I saw a few pieces of furniture in the room. I couldn't find a light switch, though, so I had to make my way through the dark basement, banging into things. I was looking for the stairs when I heard movement behind me, like someone getting up off a couch. Then the familiar voice of James saying my name. I screamed and turned to face the darkness. I could only see the outline of his body across the room. He said, calm down.
No,
it's not what
my name is...
You got too drunk at the bar, so I brought you back here.
My name is...
All I could think to say was, why did you put me in that room on the floor? And where are my belongings? My voice felt weak.
Yeah, bro, where's my belongings?
He came closer to me and said, I have all your stuff upstairs. Just relax and lay down.
No, get back. I'm going home.
Bring me upstairs to my stuff, and I'm going home. He said in a slightly more menacing tone, no, you're not leaving. This was where I threatened him physically. He responded in a way implying that he had some kind of weapon, and he would use it if I tried to leave.
One through the front door.
His claim was that I was too drunk to drive. I kept saying I'm calling an Uber. He then said, relax, I'm gonna get you a glass of water, and you're gonna go back to sleep.
Don't trust that water,
man. I didn't know what to do in this unheard of, terrifying situation.
Just don't trust the water, try and get through the windows.
I didn't know what he was planning to do to me, but this whole situation was a giant red flag. He walked past me and
act like it's fun. If he says something, agree with it.
I heard him unlock the basement door with a key.
Try and
open
escape.
it and shut the door and lock it. I looked for some kind of blunt object I could use as a weapon, but there was literally nothing.
You idiot, grab a box.
Sneak up to the top of the stairs and wait behind the door for him. A long while passed, maybe 5 minutes, before I heard the sound of the door unlocking. I was instantly ready to attack the second the door opened. I pushed him to the ground and had him in a chokehold. I yelled at him, where's my phone and wallet? Seriously choking him. I let up a bit so he could breathe and speak. He said, on the kitchen table. I asked if he had any weapons on him. He said a switchblade in his pocket. I reached for it out of his pocket and switched it open. He then explained the best he could with his throat under my arm, that he was only looking out for me.
No, you won't.
Off of him, went to the kitchen.
Why would you have a blade in your pocket?
And quickly left the house. I called my brother, who's also my roommate, right away, and he picked up, having been woken up from the call. I explained everything.
So okay. My brother's like, why you just woke me up? I'm just gonna yell at him.
I went to urgent care to get tested, and Rohypnol was found in my urine. It was confirmed that he roofied me. I then spoke to a lawyer and have since filed a civil suit against James, which is still in progress, and we're building a case. However, there is no clear-cut proof that James was actually the one to roofie me. or that he had any illegal intentions afterward. However,
why would you have a
believe
Swiss
that I have a
spade
good
in
case,
his pocket?
considering that he left me on the floor and hid my belongings upstairs. I still to this day don't know what his end goal was. I don't even like to think about whether he did anything weird to me while I was out.
Oh, come on. I don't think like that. I do 50 damage to 2 shots. I do 100. So I can 2-shot level 1. Let's go!
In the summertime, I like to spend my time doing outdoor activities. In the summer, I stay with my family in Monson, Pennsylvania. We have 2 acres of land, a little shooting range in the yard, a quad, 2 dirt bikes, and trails through the woods right by the house that I often ride through. One warm but cloudy day, I had nothing to do, so I wanted to get some exercise and took my bicycle out.
Why?
I have a mountain bike at my parents' house.
Why don't you just...
So I prefer to take it on the trail rather than the roads.
You know, why don't you just
I stepped outside and looked at the clouds. It just looks so cool. Yellow sky peeking through the dark, stormy-looking clouds just a bit. I could smell the approaching summer storm. I love the atmosphere.
I was just inside, honestly.
I checked the forecast before leaving, and I figured I'd have a quick half-hour bike ride before it started raining. Even if I got a little wet, I wouldn't care. I set off from the property towards the trail in the woods.
Yeah, people.
I could feel and hear the gust fronts, and I loved it. This was my favorite kind of weather to bike in. Much of the ride starting out was uphill, and the way back is mostly downhill, which works out nicely. The uphill eventually peaks around a bit of an opening in the woods. That's where I usually stop to rest for a bit.
Why?
When I got to the opening on this dark day, as usual, I stopped to catch my breath after all the uphill pedaling. I browsed through my phone for a minute, looking at texts and such, and that's when the sound of the wind and all the leaves blowing suddenly stopped, and it was dead silent. There was no wind anymore. I looked around, shocked and kind of intrigued. I'd never seen such a heavy gust front suddenly stop out of nowhere. I looked all around me, suddenly getting an uneasy feeling. I was starting to think I was hearing some kind of voice, a very high-pitched voice at that. I hoped it was just an animal. The darkness under the clouds and trees, the silence, the sky, and now the sounds I was hearing all coming together were creating an unexplainably creepy setting. And then, perhaps because of the dead silence now, I was able to hear sticks cracking not far away. And when I looked in that direction, I saw something about 30 to 40 feet from the trees, in the direction where the trail continues to go. I don't care what I said earlier. The best I could describe what I was seeing was some humanoid-looking figure hunched over as if it were hiding, stalking me like I were prey. And at that moment, it started to rain. Hard. The sound of the raindrops hitting the leaves above killed the unbearable silence. At this moment, I pedaled as fast as I could back to the top of the hill, and allowed gravity to help bring me home faster, the whole time scared to look behind me. Lightning started to flash, and thunder started to crash. In any other scenario, I'd think this was awesome, but I had just witnessed something unexplainable. I made it home, put my bike in the shed, and went inside. I was so shook and out of breath, I didn't even bother explaining to anyone. I went upstairs and crawled into bed.
You're such an idiot.
That night, I had a nightmare of the incident, seeing a demonic figure in the woods in the middle of the night, floating towards me.
You're so dumb.
I woke up with my heart racing, happy it was just a dream.
Happy it's just a dream. You're going to die.
Every summer, my parents go away for a few weeks to our vacation home in Savannah, Georgia. That leaves me home alone with our 2 cats. We live on a canal. My dad has a Boston Whaler and 2 jet skis in the yard. Across the canal from us is marsh, and further down the canal is a park. Not a lot of boat traffic passes our yard as a result, and it's very private and secluded. Our house is decently big, but I feel like my dad probably spent more money on the boat than he did our house, to be honest. It draws a lot of attention. I love when my parents would be gone for their trip, especially since I'm off during the summer and have free reign to do whatever I want, and have overview, just no parties. I had the girl I was seeing for a little bit over to hang out in the backyard one night.
Dude, I like Bomb,
when the hot tub cycled up and went quiet out, I heard something from the canal. Sometimes you'd hear fish or birds splashing in the water, but this sounded more rhythmic. I stood up.
It's not a
kayaking by. I couldn't see anything more than that, though. No features. I couldn't even see what they were wearing. A little unusual this hour.
Get off my boat!
But it is a public canal nonetheless, and it was not a cause for alarm. I did tell the girl I was with how unusual it was, though. Little did I know that was not the last time I'd be seeing that person.
Give me
Later
that boat.
that night, when we were in bed
Boat, no,
upstairs,
still my
I had
boat.
the windows closed because the AC was
Oh,
on.
yeah, it's still my boat.
The windows in my room faced
Nah,
the
no,
canal in the
still
backyard.
allowed,
I had turned
buddy.
off the lamp next to my bed and was watching The Sopranos with a girl who was sleeping over. Suddenly,
Why do you have a
bright
ghost
light
sleeping
was
over?
flashing through the window. It was moving around sporadically.
Boing.
Both of our reactions at first were simply, "What the actual hell is that?" She asked if that's a
Well,
helicopter
no one
light,
can say
which
it. You can't say that. Alright, we'll go to this guy.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Hi.
This video has been a long time coming, and I've finally gotten around to narrate it. If you happen to have your own Discord story,
I don't.
definitely send it my way
Why?
at southerncannibal.com or
Why you
any
sound
other
like-
scary story
I'm
you might
scared.
have, since I'm now uploading every day.
Huh.
These stories are pretty dark and intense.
I don't believe it.
The third story actually mentions murder, and
I
there's going to
bel-
be proof all throughout the video and in the description. There's also grooming in the first story, so if you want to avoid stories like that, here's your chance to leave.
Yes, if you
But if
guys don't
you're
like
ready,
that story, skip to a
let's
different
begin.
time. And,
And remember
yeah.
to always stay hungry.
Why? Confused. I can't wait just to.
So let's start off with I'm a 19-year-old girl, and my
Okay.
name is Amber.
Like you sound
I'm
like a
living in a dorm
man.
at the current
Like,
college
you
that I'm
know.
at. But this doesn't have to do with what happened to me at college.
Okay.
This all started when I was 16 at the time.
That you were a woman.
I was really
You said
into
you're a
gaming
woman.
in Discord at the
You're
time.
literally a boy.
Yeah, go figure. But I wasn't one into mainstream games.
It's fine.
I always seemed to hunt for horror games that were considered either
Why?
indie or never heard
Actually, it's actually.
of. To
I
me,
like all
those were
games,
the
like-
best kind of games.
Like I get
Just
it.
to see a game in process and how the story would slowly come along was so amazing to watch from time to time. That
Yeah.
is, until I found this one fandom. Now, I also had a DeviantArt account, mostly just to find some good fan art
Why?
to some amazing artists,
Oh, okay.
until I met
Okay, makes
one.
sense.
Her name was Melissa.
Melissa.
She had an account on DeviantArt, along with one Patreon and
Ooh.
Discord. At first, when I had seen some of her work, it was pretty good
What?
and definitely
What?
different. More dark, you could say.
How
And
was
it
it
really
dark?
went into themes that not many would put their foot into,
Why do you like
such as
the
mental
one?
disorders, suicide,
Oh.
gore, and major horror themes.
Oh.
I will admit I'm a
Oh.
horror junkie, and I still am
What
to
the
this day.
hell?
But when I met Alyssa
I-
and the fandom she created, it made me more wary of what I choose to like or even follow. Melissa at first seemed like your
That's why I
typical
don't go
artist
on
who was just
DeviantArt.
trying to get her ideas off the ground. She had this idea of a yandere boyfriend horror erotic game.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it sounds out there, but the story itself was actually really good.
It's not creepy
And
at
she
all.
put in so much detail and effort that I wasn't really paying too much attention of what was going on behind the scenes of her making this
Why?
game of hers. Now, I wasn't the only one that was becoming a fan of this game. There were many others besides me. Melissa even made a Discord group that was fully dedicated to this game. But the thing
Why?
was, you had to be 18 plus or older to even
Oh,
be in it.
good.
This wasn't a hard
Good. I
thing
didn't
to
even
get
like
around.
that.
Come on, this is
Give me the
child's
link.
play. So I just made an account with a fake birth date, and I paid a fee on her Patreon to get in. Next thing you
Why?
know, I got an invite just like everyone else. I felt as if I was so clever, but boy was I wrong. But again, I was 16, and I just wanted to be a part of a fandom and make new friends that like the same things that I do. I did make a few friends on there, but I lied to them for a while, saying that I was 20 years old so that they wouldn't kick me out. I mean, I was just having too much fun. Oddly enough, I did get to meet Melissa herself, and she seemed to be rather talkative with her fans, which at the time I thought was really nice, since she seemed to listen to them, even ask for opinions as she worked on the game. As you can probably
that's a good deal
imagine,
of
she did have at
developer.
least 5 other people helping her with this game, along with having 3 voice actors that helped with the game also.
This voice
So yeah,
acting?
there was a lot of people to meet and listen to.
Oh, give me that game, dude. I
What
want
I
that
didn't
game. That sounds
understand
cool.
was that they were just really
Not
into
actually
some
cool,
not
cool.
exactly legal
Just voice
things.
acting, you know. Oh,
Anyways,
that's how
it
I
all
play it,
started
man.
when I logged into
That's not
Discord,
serious.
and
That's
I
not
saw that
serious.
Melissa and 2 of her game designers were on voice chat.
Ooh.
Excited to take the chance to even talk to her or the 2. I quickly got into the channel, and I listened to them talk for a bit. until I decided to ask a few simple questions, such as,
Hello.
why did you want to make this game? To, how did you come up with the character designs? She was really polite and she answered them until I heard her giggle and ask my name. Of course, I only gave her my username, and she replied back
Princess
to me
Pony
with,
96.
you know, you sound so cute and so young. It was almost as if she was excited by the thought of that, the thought of me being young. I just brushed it off and said thank you, making it up that I get that a lot. After a while, she logged off for the night, while many others stayed on, swarming my DMs and asking what it was like for me to talk to her.
Now,
I had never gotten this much attention in my life, so I was pretty much basking in the attention. I know it wasn't exactly the right thing to do, but I was a loner, and I didn't have many friends in IRL.
Don't die, Michael.
The attention that I thought I was getting was the most amazing thing ever, when I should have seen the small red flags as this went on.
Okay.
The next day when I got back from school, I quickly got onto Discord.
It's not that hard to be
only to see that I'd gotten a private DM from Melissa. I was just in shock and joy, thinking, oh my god, the creator of my favorite game wants to talk to me.
Are you favorite game?
So I quickly read the message. She seemed to be asking if I'd like to talk to her some more, as well as some of her other close friends, and that I seemed pretty chill, and that some of the input I gave her on the game had really caught her attention.
No,
I messaged her back saying that I would love to, and after a few minutes, I'd gotten a message with a link to a private voice chat.
That's not possible.
Once I got in the call, she was in there with about 3 other people.
That's not possible in Discord.
I knew that one of them was one of the voice actors, and the other 2 were her programmers. Everything seemed really fine at first, but we're all just having some casual conversation. Until Melissa asked me if I was really 20 years old. I was panicked a bit.
I am.
Did she know? I tried to lie my way out, saying that I just sound really young, to where I then make a joke at myself that many make fun of me for my childish voice. She then took me to a private call where it was just me and her, and she asked me again, are you sure you're really 20?
Yeah, why?
Because to me, you talk and act like a teenager at best.
What?
I was sweating at this point. No. I didn't really want to get kicked out since I was meeting so many people, and I was really enjoying the game, even though it was just a beta run. I slowly cracked, and I told her my real age, and I then asked her to please don't ban me. I just really wanted to make friends, and that I really enjoyed her work in the game. She was very quiet for a moment, until she then finally spoke. Well, since you're a fan, I suppose I can let this slide. But this stays between us, okay? And maybe we could even talk a little more to get to know each other.
That's what I mean, a Princess Pony 96.
I let out a sigh of relief. Okay, that didn't seem too bad, so I agreed. I honestly really wished I had just gotten kicked out or banned.
Why?
So after that day,
game.
I had started to talk to Melissa more and more. Every day we would message or talk to each other. It seemed pretty harmless enough, until I noticed that her birth date said that she was actually 35 at the time she was talking to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm okay with talking with adults. But knowing that she was talking with me, a 16-year-old, was a bit off to me. She didn't say anything too outrageous, mostly just how I was doing, how school, to even asking me if I've seen what she's posted up.
The worst thing she said was she likes your voice.
When she would also comment on how cute I sounded.
Then
it would get to where she would ask if I was dating anyone, to slowly that of, have you ever thought of dating girls?
No,
I'm a bit of a loner.
I
was open-minded. These questions were making me a bit nervous, so I would try to change the subject to even divert them the best I could. But somehow, she would always go back to them until I slowly answered. I wasn't against going out with a girl, and I eventually found out that I'm bisexual. But during this time, I was pretty much still trying to figure myself out, and I was a bit put off by her asking me all these questions. I even tried to tell her that I wasn't comfortable with such personal questions. Melissa acted though as if it was fine, so she went back to her happy-go-lucky tone and face, as I called it.
That's not
until
creepy.
Once again, she started chipping away at me once more. It was honestly becoming mentally exhausting that it made me scared of how much she wanted to know about me. That scared feeling went through the roof when I got a message from her then asking, "Hey, I see that you don't live too far away from me. I'm actually going to be heading to a convention.
How do you know
I
live?
You said you went to it last year. Do you want to meet up?" Now, I never once told her where I lived. I didn't even know she lived in the same state as me. It took me a moment to gather my thoughts as I slowly tied back to her, then asking how she even knew where I lived or knew that we were in the same state. She timed back, quickly saying that one of my friends on there who I thought I could trust told her what state I lived in along with the county area.
But
my stomach seemed to drop so low that I honestly could have shit it out. Melissa began to state that she could buy me tickets to the convention and even pay for a hotel room that would be right next to hers. Also, we could hang out together and get word out for a game that she's wanting to get more people to join. At first, I didn't say anything. I was just awestruck. But not only that, I was feeling more and more uncomfortable of this whole thing. It had started to become a get-out-of-Dodge situation when I found out that Melissa is married as well. Yes, this creator who's talking to a minor is also married.
She's married.
I even decided to confront her about this, saying, "So does your husband even know about me?" Only for her to respond with, "Of course he does. He would love to get to meet you as well, and also get to know you more." That was the last straw. After that last message, I left the group, the fandom, and I made sure to block her and her clique group. At first, I had gotten some messages from the few small friends I made on there asking why I left and if everything was okay.
Yeah, she's just a creep.
I didn't answer back though.
You're fine.
I didn't want to answer back at all.
Oh, let's go spam.
I eventually made a choice to stay off Discord, Twitter, and DeviantArt for a long while in order to give myself a break, thinking that maybe if I leave it alone, things would calm down and just be fine. I left for at least a week, only to come back with so many messages from concerned friends. Apparently, I wasn't the only one that Melissa had preyed on. Apparently, her and her husband have been known by a few to have groomed young teenagers, and they even had an open relationship with one when Melissa was 25 and her husband was 27. Of course, when they nearly got caught, they covered it up so quickly and cut ties with the said underage person.
Why
From what
is
I can understand, they were 17 at the time,
why is he allowing?
But that's still really fucked up. So please, if you ever happen to get into a fandom, or if something really seems too good to be true,
like the stuff?
Yeah, well, it normally is,
set up just to
and
get
those people will take advantage of you for their own gain. So please, be careful online and on Discord.
Yeah, I know. I don't really talk to much people on Discord. I
want to make a server. I'm fairly small for guys my age. I'm 15 and a guy, but I pass off as androgynous, and I'm 4'11", and I'm pretty much done with my growing. I recently joined a server based around cosplay on Discord, and it's full of mostly minors. I became a mod in the server within a few weeks, and I came to know that the owner is pretty strange. For example, she's never online, and sometimes she appears online to bark something at me in my direct messages that make no sense, such as, "Be sure to feed the fish," despite us knowing virtually nothing on each other outside of Discord. I mean, aside from the owner knowing my first name after my mother called me while we were on a call. Above all, she ultimately doesn't allow me to do anything as a mod. I'm told not to ban, kick, delete messages, or basically anything. It honestly feels like I'm a member with a different colored role. I have the permissions to kick and mute members, but I'm told not to use them. Anyways, the owner is besides the point. Recently, someone who introduced themselves as Skink joined the server, and they introduced themselves as a 23-year-old male who deadass described himself as childlike and bubbly. On its own, there's nothing too wrong with this, as we had a few members outside of our 13 to 17 demographic, and we did have a few other strange members. So I put him in the verification queue for the owner to verify him the next time she was on. The owner, who I'll call Crystal for the story, was online in about a day or two and verified Skink, who was the only person who waited the period without verification, as everyone else who wasn't verified immediately left or still hadn't made an intro. I had recently finished a cosplay for a video game, and as most of my cosplays, I had gone out of my way to make sure my face was hidden. I decided to take a picture of it, as I was actually really proud of my work, and I posted it to the server.
Oh my god.
The few people who had seen it had just reacted with a few emojis, or one or two nices or cools from other users. When Skink entered the conversation, he immediately began to say how pretty I was, and it felt like he was hitting on me, trying to get me to send him a picture with my face fully visible. I told him that I was a minor and a guy, in an effort to try and get him to stop. And he began to say that, "With a body like that, you can't be a guy." I began to freak out here, as Skink clearly had some form of attraction to me, despite having just met me, and above all, despite me stating that I was a minor.
You know,
we got into a full-on argument about who I am before something happened that's making me question if I really want to be on Discord anymore at all. As fake as it sounds, I got a DM from Skink that I had to force myself to read. He addressed me by my first real name in my DM before telling me that pretty girls like you have no reason to lie about who you are. I can give you whatever you want if you give me your address.
I'm not giving you
my address. I immediately blocked him before then closing my DMs entirely on Discord, except in my friend list. I had messaged Crystal in the moderator chat room, but when she didn't respond, I decided to fully kick Skink out. He hasn't been back to the server since, and Crystal hasn't been online since either. This happened on a Thursday, and as I retell this story, rereading those messages from Skink, I've decided that the next time I'm on Discord, I'm going to block Crystal and leave her server. Skink, if by some off chance you see this, may you rot in hell. And Crystal, fuck you, as I know you had something to do with it.
Yeah, she gave him it. What happens if Crystal is the guy?
This very much Crystal is the guy. You never know story, with a news article for proof and an actual video of when I got the call that I had to speak with detectives. You never really know how close you may be standing to someone about to break.
It's fine.
I've been told many times in the past few months just how lucky I was not to be the one there when the inevitable happened, and how lucky I was that I trusted my intuition. In 2019, my husband walked out on me, and my life began a sudden shift.
Actually, it could be
Along with moving, I had to reconsider my career, as my current line of work wouldn't be able to travel with me to my new home. I ended up signing at a local trade school specializing in massage therapy. If I learned anything during my time there, massage therapists are a unique and crazy bunch, but usually not in a bad way.
I'm gonna come back on my main and kill this guy.
They weren't until I met him.
Actually, there's too much going on.
In the school, each small class came and went in seasons. I joined during a winter class.
Oh yeah,
and he came in closer to spring in another group. We weren't classmates. He did stand out though. He had a shaved head and he always wore his sunglasses, supposedly due to some issues with his eyes. You'll understand why I say supposedly later in the story. In our school, we have to do something called student clinic. Basically, outsiders would come in for cheap massages once a week and give feedback on the students to help them improve. Before starting, we were going to do a mock clinic, using the newer group of students as practice bodies. Looking back, I'm not surprised I was paired with him. I just have that sort of luck in life and who I draw into my bubble. His name was Andrew. He seemed friendly enough, and like me, enjoyed casually talking during a massage. He was very interested in everything about me, from the fact that I was a gamer to everything about my massage. Over the course of the hour, he told me all about his health issues, which were immense. I can't even remember what all he said he had, but it was quite the list. Porphyria was one of them, synesthesia, PVNH, I think my first mistake was sharing with him my own health issues, as I think he saw us as similar, and that drew him to me.
That's the only thing
in massage over, I thought that'd be it. Though he did say he tried to add me on Facebook. That wasn't a big deal to me, though. A lot of students were on my Facebook for easy contact if we needed to share notes or ask questions. From there, though, he asked if I could add him on Discord. I mean, sure, why not? That was probably my second mistake. At first, it was normal. We just chatted casually. At school, however, he never really spoke to me, even when standing beside me outside waiting for the doors to open. I began to get an inkling that he had a crush on me, which my 2 female friends from his class confirmed. They would smoke with him on break. They told me that he was always talking about me, hoping it to end before it got worse, and to stop him from trying to ask me out. I informed him in casual conversation over Discord that I had a crush on someone who we both knew, and he seemed to support it. Great. Though from time to time, he'd still mention that he was in love with me, but I would tell him that he didn't know me well enough to be in love with me. And in my opinion, he really didn't. He had created an image of me in his head through our conversations, but he didn't know me in person. Then it got weirder. He'd bring up his health issues constantly unprompted, sending links and videos. He'd even sent photos of vomit in the toilet. He'd send images of him giving himself injections, etc. He'd bring up politics and how he could ruin them. The politicians, that is. At one point, I told him that I was just way too busy in school and getting my life in order to also have to carry on the weight of his many issues, and that I would be stepping back when he went on with his rants. He understood, but it didn't stop. He began asking if I wanted to move in with him. I had never even talked to the guy in person since the massage where we met. Yet he would repeatedly tell me I could come move in with him, and then my dog could come too. Obviously, I would decline each time. One of my female friends hung out with him once because she was stuck in the city, but she said she'd never do it again because he was way too strange. All the more reason for me to stay behind my computer screen when in conversation with him. At some point, he began to rant and rave about some girls in his class that he didn't like and the people in his life, and how they would point out how dangerous he was. Whenever he did this, he'd come back around and say, "But you know I would never hurt you, right?" And he would say this often. He reassured me that he didn't want to cause me any harm in any sort of way. Big red flags were going off at this point.
Yeah, they've been going off, you
idiot. I began to
draw
back from the chat, but he would still message me, often little things and normal things.
Okay.
But every so often, I'd come back to a full mess of incoherent babble about his health, politics, and his hatred for his parents.
Block him.
As I looked through the old messages to try and find one to share, my chest has begun to hurt. Here's one of the random long rants he sent. It's a copy and paste, so ignore the many errors. Please take care of yourself however you have to. My family came to make amends, and my mom about killed me from fright by knocking on my window at 12:30 after I was already scared to death. Leave an hour before, and I had been up for almost 80 hours straight, and they came over. They didn't listen. My dad was actually sick, so they shouldn't have come anyway, but they were supposed to be apologizing and really helping me, because I had argued for my mom for almost 30 straight hours because she wouldn't listen about Matt and Kyle. And that argument messed me over for days after only 6 minutes. Driving one night with no sleep is worse than 4 drinks. I was literally beyond paranoid with dopamine skyrocketed by all the stress and fucking crazy emotional ups and downs. I have never felt anywhere near that level ever. I don't want to die, but I know it was a good possibility because of the weird health shit we didn't even understand. It was total surprise and complete immobility, other than screaming in a way I won't ever forget. I'm really lucky I didn't get the cops called on me. 12:19 a.m. I was in true fucking terror for the first time in my life and completely helpless. It's a good thing it wasn't really anyone, because they would have just cut me down. Deer in the headlights fucking screaming and then froze because I was shrieking in terror at the top of my lungs for almost 5 minutes. The apartment is solid, but holy fuck. I finally know what it feels like to be completely defenseless, unable to move or react. I'm not fucking afraid of anything, but under certain circumstances, nobody's invincible. It's different when it's real. I mean, movies are close, but you literally have to get someone delirious to scream like I was screaming. Then I just went into actual shock and panic. I've always basically hated my life and wanted to die because I was so different and not balanced without drinking too much. Now I get a little balanced, and my mom came closer to killing me than fucking dangerous tech billionaires, oligarchs, and pedophile rings. This all probably sounds crazy. We've talked some, and sometimes it settles. Maybe I can explain it all to you if you would care to hear it. Honestly, it's so fucking cool I started the day of the Parkland shooting. I'm the weird cross of Daredevil / Hunter Thompson / Richard Feinstein. It's so weird to me, it still seems so fake to me. I'm going to start trying to write it up because I've had a weird life. It sounds fake to me, and I was there. It's no wonder everyone thinks I'm goofy or full of shit. But now I want nothing.
Oh, that was getting weird, so I just ended like. Go listen to some. Let's go listen to Walmart stories. It's like, you know.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
Before we get started in today's stories, I need to give a disclaimer for sexual harassment for story number 1 and story number 4.
Okay.
And also, story number 5 mentions some racism. I'll have all the stories labeled in a pinned comment in case you want to skip any of them. But I decided to post a little extra this week. And before we start the stories, remember, if you want to send in a story, you can send it at
If you guys hear that and you guys don't like that stuff, I would leave the video and
let's get started. And remember to always stay hungry.
Why stay hungry? What? I still don't get that.
One night when I was 17, I was clothes shopping at Walmart. I was trying to get on a couple of pairs of jeans in the fitting room. After I tried on the first pair, I walked out of the fitting room and I walked around a little bit of the clothing department to try and break them in. So I switched back into my other pants and bought 3 pairs of the jeans that I tried on. I went to go check out, and when I got to the self-checkout, there was this guy staring at me.
Oh man, what are you looking at?
He looked to be in his early 40s. He was tall, about 6'3", skinny, had short black hair, and he had
I would tell that guy, honestly.
Like a demon straight from hell.
Okay, well, I'm
I
only
tried
like
not to
5
pay attention
something.
to him, so I checked out. I then went to my car
I
and
can't
drove
kill one
home.
snowman.
2 hours later, at about 11:30 p.m., I'd gotten a text from an unknown number.
Oi,
the text said, "Hey, did you see me at the self-checkout at Walmart a couple hours ago?"
Yeah.
I asked who
it
was,
are you?
And another text came in saying it was the same guy that was staring at me.
Oh my god, I keep dying.
I then texted him back, asking,
why are you creepy?
Hello, where did you get my number from?
Yeah, buddy.
He said that he saw it in my open wallet when I was in the fitting room, and he said he just wanted to say hello. As you can imagine, I was pretty creeped out by this. I was just like, yeah, all right then.
Yeah,
he said he wanted to get to know me because I seemed cool to him.
No.
He then sent me another text saying that those jeans that I was wearing made my butt look hot. And
no one wanted to hear that.
Of me in my underwear.
No.
I was disgusted.
Right. Hold on.
I told him I was a 17-year-old guy.
Alright, if someone... Alright, boys. Listen to me. If someone says to do this, don't do it. As much as they say, do it. Just don't. If anything, if you have to, block them. Don't talk to them for a few days. It's like a close friend and they're telling you to do that. Block, unblock after a few days. Just block the number if you don't know who this is. Just block them. Just don't unblock. So yeah, I hope nothing happens like that. Just don't listen to them. They're just povs. So yeah, just gonna let you guys know that. But everyone knows it. Just in case you don't, just don't.
He then said,
No.
It's alright. I'm really into people your age.
No.
Just send me one picture of you in your underwear.
Stop.
I told him no, and that he shouldn't be flirting with a minor, because I was only 17 at the time. He told me he was gay, and he told me to also send him a picture of me naked.
No.
I told him to go fuck himself, and I told him he's a pervert for asking a 17-year-old dude for nude photos and photos of me in my underwear.
You guys can.
He said that he knew where I lived,
okay,
and he would come to my house and strangle me if I didn't send him any of the photos of me naked or in my underwear. I went to go show the text to my mother.
I would just call the cops.
She saw all of the texts, and she was furious. We then got in the car and drove to the police station to file a report.
That works.
We showed them the messages, and they printed them off as evidence. They tracked the guy's phone number, and it was confirmed to be the same exact guy who gave me that devilish grin at the self-checkout at the Walmart. The police came back and told us that he was a registered sex offender and a pedophile, and was also wanted for abduction of a 9-year-old girl. Long story short, this guy ended up getting arrested.
Good.
Both me and my mom were very relieved that he was arrested, and we never did see him again after that night.
Alright, one more thing I want to say, boys, as far as the video. If this happens, call the cops. Like, as if they're young, if they say they're not, like, just call the cops on them. And if you're young, ask for the age, and if they're like 18 plus and you're like 16, 17, somewhere below, like in your teens or, call the cops. Tell your mom, call the cops with her. The cops will do everything for you. Okay? Okay. I want to make sure you guys are safe. Of that,
The story is actually pretty short in comparison to some of the others I've heard. But honestly, consider that a good thing, as nothing actually came of it thanks to how quickly it was handled. I believe it was when we went out for my mother's birthday. We had dinner at a nice restaurant, and then my brother, partner, and I decided to take her over to Walmart so we could all buy her a present, since it's easier to take her to pick something out than it is to figure out a surprise gift. Anyways, while we're there, my brother goes off to the aisle with the Hot Wheels cars on it, since he's an avid collector, and my partner, mother, and I one aisle over. None of us are bothered by letting my brother go anywhere on his own since he was 17 at the time.
Oh, 17 ain't
He is
bad,
also
honestly.
not a small kid by any means, nor does he look like a child. But that doesn't take away from the unsettling event that followed. My mother and partner were really invested in something in the aisle we were on, but I could hear talking coming from the next aisle over. I had assumed that my brother was alone, so I decided to go check it out and see if maybe he had run into a friend of his. When I rounded the corner, I saw him and a rather skeezy looking old guy. He was probably late 40s to mid 50s, and he was dressed in a NASCAR shirt and cargo shorts. For some reason, I instantly felt very put off by him.
Why?
The conversation he was holding with my brother had stopped when I came down the aisle. So I approached my brother and I asked what he was looking at. He showed me a couple of cars that he was planning to buy, and I moved on down the aisle back to where my mother and partner were.
You're going down, Yeti, after this.
I instantly told them that we needed to go to the next aisle over with my brother, and that a creepy looking man was over there with him. My mom, being the overprotective type she was, didn't hesitate, nor did my partner. Which I might add is also imposing, which probably helped a lot.
I don't care, it's gonna be probably like 3 hours.
And when we did, the man instantly backed away from my brother and ran.
Actually, I could just end the video.
Flat out ran out of the aisle and away from us.
We
caught him a few more times in the store shopping, and once again on his way out. We assumed he must be a trucker, since he was heading for the truck stop across the street rather than a car. It unnerves me to think what might have been said or been done had we not approached them when we did, or if my brother had been younger or more naive. According to my brother, the man had claimed to be a Lego collector from New York. I don't know what else was said, but he was definitely also creeped out by the guy. So yeah, that's my unsettling story.
Short, but not really that bad. See?
My name is Leah.
It could have gone very bad.
And this is one of those stories that happened to me and my mom.
Like, he could have been kidnapped.
The first one happened in 2018 when I was 6. I'll say this right now. Thank goodness I inherited my mom's photographing memory, because otherwise some of this may not even make sense to anyone listening to it. I remember that it was February 11th.
Oh my god, he does
6
damage.
days before my birthday.
He has range.
And my mom, grandma, uncle, and I were in the family truck on our way to the local Walmart to get some groceries, and my mom wanted to pick out my cake. She said if I was good, she'd maybe give me a toy as an early birthday present. I really wanted a Merida doll.
Don't trust me. Don't trust me. I get away with it, boy.
So I told my mom that I'd be really good.
I'm not.
She just laughed and said, I know, Pumpkin. Just remember what Mom says. Don't talk to strangers or go anywhere with them. I nodded. I was a bit of a spunky and wild child. Grandma always called me Little Merida because of how stubborn and wild I was. But I always tried to be good for my mom so she'd have less stress on her. We arrived at Walmart, and my uncle got a cart. My mom put me in the toddler seat in front and buckled me in before wheeling it towards the doors. As we walked closer to the entrance doors, I saw 2 people, a man and a woman, and they looked to be in their 20s, and they were standing by the door. They were stopping people and talking to them while they held out small oranges, asking kids if they'd like one.
No, I would not.
My uncle rolled his eyes and said in a bored tone, Weirdos, probably begging for money instead of getting a real job. Losers, the whole bunch. I heard my mom say in a stern tone, Jack, you don't know that for sure. Maybe they're just trying to be nice. Don't set a bad example for Leah.
Yeah.
He just muttered whatever, as we entered the store. About 2 hours later, we had finished our shopping and had checked out.
Yeah, we did it.
I had my Merida doll in her box next to me in the seat. Mom took the cart and wheeled me out. We heard a man's voice say in a kind tone, Excuse me.
Yo.
I turned and saw the 2 people from before coming up to us now. Now that they were up close, I saw that they looked very dirty and a bit off. Like their eyes gave away that they might have other not so nice plans. The man came up and stopped the cart. I quickly moved my hand away. I could see orange peelings on his fingers, and they looked sticky. The man looked at my mom and then said, Your daughter's so cute. Can me and my girlfriend pray over her? We want to know.
Well, boys, that's the end of today's video. I'm gonna start recording here in a sec. Oh wait, we'll waste time because I'm gonna record another video that's 2 hours, so it'll be 4 AM for me when I get done, and we'll see how long it takes. What level I'll be. Alright, we're leaving at 112. We'll go farther, hopefully. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed, and bye bye.